Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe vom SI-Talk. Ich bin noch immer in Vancouver und Sie wissen ja, Graphit ist ein großes Thema, vor allem natürlich Lithiumbatterien, aber Graphit ist ein ganz großes, hat ein großes Spektrum. Es gibt also sehr viele Arten von Graphit und ich habe da jetzt eine ganz andere Story bei mir am Tisch liegen. Schon Produzent, das ist, es wird schon was verkauft, aber von einen Teil, einen Nischenmarkt. Und was das genau ist, das lassen wir sich jetzt einmal erklären. Neben mir sitzt Spiro Kletas. He is CEO and President von Big North Graphite. Spiro, thank you. Do you have time?
Thank you very much for having me.
So, I told my subscriber in the beginning that you are in production, but you have graphite itself has a lot of different model or different products, and you are specialized in one kind of product, and you sell this product. And maybe you can describe a little bit this product and take the difference to all the other stores around. Sure. Especially in Europe, we have a lot of stores, but this is all the big flag graphite.
Right. So you're right. There's many different types of graphite products. And all graphite is in fact flake graphite. It just depends on the size of the flake. So as you mentioned, we have an amorphous graphite project in Sonora, Mexico. We acquired 3 past producing amorphous graphite mines in Sonora, and we've been working on one of those mines called the Nuevo San Pedro project, and to date, we've sold 1,163 tons of amorphous graphite. And the difference between large flake and amorphous graphite is that amorphous graphite is the smallest flake size. So it's essentially microcrystalline, where you, should you look under a microscope, you can see the flake size, but it typically comes out as a powder.
Okay, is this the kind of product what you produce?
This is actually a flake product.
Okay. So, das produzieren Sie nicht, so far. Okay, and you, with this amorphous graphite, is from the price level, you are on the top or on the low level? On the low end.
Amorphous graphite is actually a lower priced graphite product, but that being said, typically, I should take a step back, typically the larger the flake size, the higher the price that it commands. However, amorphous graphite is the largest segment of the natural graphite market by weight, by tonnage. So more tons of amorphous graphite sells per year than any other type of graphite. However, it is a lower priced product, and it's typically used in steel, in the steel making business, and for industrial uses.
Okay, so your type of graphite is industrial used, and the hype of the graphene and graphite market comes with the graphene and with the large flags. This is, I think, it's really a new or new kind of product what's coming up with all this battery stuff and so on and so on. But you are focused on this lower end market, but you have also some projects, or you're thinking on this large flags.
Yeah, our goal is to become a producer and supplier of all types of graphite. So we started with amorphous graphite. To the best of my knowledge, we're the only company on the TSX Venture Exchange that is pursuing amorphous graphite. And at present, about 89% of the world's production of amorphous graphite comes from China. So there's very little production of amorphous graphite outside of China. There's a mine in Austria, to the best of my knowledge, and there's some amorphous graphite production in Mexico. There's a U.S. company that has some amorphous graphite production in Mexico. So we felt like amorphous graphite represented a unique opportunity to create a business for our shareholders in the short term. And that's what we're pursuing. Our goal is to become a cash-flowing company for our shareholders. In the meanwhile, though, I should mention, that we recently acquired a large flake graphite mine and mill in Oaxaca, Mexico, and our goal is to use the same strategy of bringing a past producing project back up and running as quickly as possible for as little capex as possible and as little expense to the shareholders as possible, and again, create a cash flowing business in the near term.
And this is, I think, a really important thing. So you produce something, you sell this, you generate a cash flow, and it's mean that your dilution on your shareholder base is smaller than the other ones.
Well, for sure, that's the goal of the company. We want to maintain the upside for the shareholders, but more importantly, it's been difficult times in the resource market the last couple of years, as you would know, and once we're able to create a positive cash flow for the company, it ensures the long-term health and stability for the company and for our shareholders moving forward. And once you are cash flowing positive, it opens up a lot of doors for other opportunities that may come the company's way.
Okay, come to the share structure. You have issued 68 million shares, but fully diluted around 113 million?
Yeah, all the warrants and options are currently out of the money, so currently that's our current.
What is in general the market cap?
It's about 3.5 million.
3.5 million.
Yeah.
So, and what you really can, you say you sell 1,100 tons of this kind of graphite. What is the revenue base, or what can you generate on that?
Well, we haven't reported the revenues for our most recent sale, which is actually our largest month of sales to date. We sold about 400 tons in our last reported sale, and we actually also sold two different products. We sold a plus 80% graphite product and a 65 to 75. So once those numbers are reported, we'll be able to talk about that a little bit more. That being said, we are selling a semi-processed run-of-mine product. Our goal is to significantly increase the number of tons that are sold per month, and also to increase our processing capability and to secure long-term offtakes for our projects in Sonora, Mexico, which is the amorphous graphite project.
So coming to really to details, or what is your plan for the next 6 to 9 months? Hopefully we can do it in 6 to 9 months. Again, an interview, and then it's for me interesting to see what you recommend and what you deliver.
Sure. Well, we're very focused and very committed. The management and board of this company are very committed to the company moving forward, and we believe our portfolio of projects contain a unique opportunity for us and for our shareholders to create a cash flowing business in graphite in the near term. In Sonora, Mexico, for the next 6 to 9 months, our goal is to significantly increase the amount of tons we move per year and increase the revenue to the company, secure long-term offtakes, and get to a final product so we can capture full value for the graphite that we sell.
So, okay, we'll go again. So what you really believe you can sell in 9 months per month on tonnage?
So that's an interesting question, and I get that question regularly. I believe in graphite, it doesn't matter what you think you can produce, it only matters what you know you can sell.
Yeah.
If our company or if any other company produces 1 million tons a year, if you can't sell it, what is it worth, really? So that's why when I say what are our plans are to secure the offtakes, so that we know that we can sell that product. Now we'll ramp up our operations according to the offtakes that we have, but considering that it's the largest segment of the natural graphite market, there is, to the best of my knowledge, there's no amorphous graphite production in North America outside of the U.S. company that operates next to us. I think that there is a significant opportunity in the amorphous graphite space to grow that business substantially. For the El Tejon project, which is the flake graphite mine and mill that we're very excited about, that we just bought in Oaxaca, Mexico, our goal is to take the necessary steps to move that project forward as quickly as possible and to show the market that we want to be a supplier of graphite of all different types: large flake, medium and fine, and amorphous graphite. So we're very excited about the future of the company, and we're very much looking forward to the coming months.
Okay, Spiro, thank you for the interview. We will see us for sure in 6-9 months, and then hopefully we have an interview again. And hopefully then you have also 1 or 2 offtake agreements in place, and then we can talk a little bit more about numbers. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Ja, das war Ganz interessant ist, weil es mal was anderes ist, und zwar, weil man hier schon von einem Produzenten spricht und wie er sagt, das Problem ist nicht das Produzieren, sondern das Problem ist eigentlich, das Produkt zu verkaufen. Der Markt, wo Sie tätig sind, ist zwar der größte Bereich, aber man muss natürlich Zeit oder man benötigt Zeit, um dieses Vertrauensbasis zu erstellen und diese Geschäftsbeziehungen aufzubauen, das Produkt zu verkaufen. Wir werden sehen, was er in den nächsten 6 bis 9 Monaten zustande bringt. Wir werden sich wieder treffen und dann werden wir mal schauen, ob er dann dementsprechend, was er dann dementsprechend auch produzieren kann. Und vor allem das Upside-Potenzial kommt sicher von dem Large Flag Graphit, das auch alle anderen Graphit-Stories, die jetzt im deutschen Bereich sind, wie weit er es da bringt. Und da ist er sicher natürlich ganz nahe dran, dass er selber bald in Produktion wieder geht. Danke, das war's. Tschüss.